Hi, this is Amy Blaine. Welcome to the ExplorePeoria.com Entertainment Report.
Hello, my name is Paula Van Kuren, and I'm playing Jane in Peoria Players' Tarzan. The music is wonderful. It's Phil Collins. The most epic song is Trashing the Camp. That's in Act 2. That's the one we always think of when we think of Tarzan, is Trashing the Camp. My favorite song is definitely Waiting for This Moment, because it shows Jane's passion for the wild. She has this intimate moment with all these plants and creatures that she's always read about but never seen. And so she gets to go on this expedition with her father, and she finally comes face to face with these plants that were almost a fairy tale to her, and she becomes entranced and falls in love with the jungle.
Hello, my name is Miles McGill, and I'm playing Tarzan in the Peoria Players showing of Tarzan the Musical. One of my favorite things about Tarzan has been the flying, obviously, and as well as the interconnectivity of the cast. So my background before this was I was in theater at the high school for about the past 3 years. I'm currently a senior. And before this, I was also a football player for 2 years, which gained me some athletic and some muscles, and that's what allowed me to be able to swing on the ropes easily and do the handstands and all the other things that I have to do, as pick up Jane and move her across the room and all that.
Hello, my name is Steve Hausler. I'm the director of Tarzan the Musical here at Peoria Players Theater. A little bit of background with the story of Tarzan. It deals with the main values of family and what actually creates a family. I mean, you go from two different worlds of having apes and their family adopting Tarzan to having all of these new strangers that have no idea that there's social groups within gorillas and how they can actually socialize together and they can actually communicate via touching and just elaborate movements and just learning from each other. There's so many different aspects that go into it. I mean, Tarzan is pretty much just like an orphan child that is brought into a tribe of gorillas and luckily has survived due to his mother, Kala, that has been able to keep him safe and secure and teach him the ropes of learning how to survive in the jungle, pretty much. And then he meets the young ingenue Jane and falls in love with her and tries to woo her in the ways that he knows.
The thing about Tarzan is the interconnectivity between one group of individuals and another group of individuals who are essentially completely separate and from different worlds.
There's so many different unique characters. I mean, from Jane and Tarzan, there is Turk, the best friend, the comedic relief of the show. I mean, she has so many different lines that are just hit lines that would just make you just laugh and just bring you into more of a family atmosphere, you know? I mean, it's like a buddy system almost. I mean, you have Clayton, who is the typical bad guy who's out there for greed and just trying to get hit, to make it on his own and just see what he can profit from whatever he has. You have Kala and Kerchak that have such amazing chemistry that, I mean, they're love-struck, but I mean, there's the problem and the dilemma of having this human child brought into their tribe and not being able to live together because the threats of demise of the entire tribe has separated them until they can all be brought together and unify again. There is so many technical aspects to the show, from set to costumes to our fly system. I mean, we have so many different people flying in our show here, and I mean, it's just one, because it adds such a dynamic to the show. I mean, you can't do Tarzan without him swinging from the vines in the jungle. You just couldn't. Incredible elaboration and embellishments of the set from both Drac Clifford, Travis Olson, and just my entire set crew in general has created such an intimate and an inviting scenic display. Just makes you feel like you're part of the jungle as well and actually part of the story. The show itself is based off of the Phil Collins award-winning scores that he's done. Just adding the enhancement of all of the instruments. There's 11 instrumentalists and then the conductor in our orchestra, and it's a live orchestra. Having all these specialty instruments like the African drums, rain sticks, both acoustic and electric guitar, different types of drum sets, to just the typical instruments like a French horn and just brass section, woodwind section. It adds such depth into the music. I mean, it's like a whole nother show.
So Tarzan is a show about family, and every family sort of has an element of trauma, bad things happen, but through the process of healing together, we find out who our real family is. And it's not always who you think it would be. enough with the Netflix. Come out, join a real family. Come be a part of Tarzan.
Thanks for watching the ExplorePeoria.com Entertainment Report. Please share this video on your Facebook timeline. Make sure to check out the ExplorePeoria.com events calendar, a comprehensive listing of events in the Peoria area. Plus, make sure to sign up for our free weekly e-newsletter.
Anything you need to know, and the only site you need to go, ExplorePeoria.com.